Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing the Boxycharm review products of 2018. Crazy to think it's 2018 already, and crazy to think that it's February and I've already seen spoilers for the February box, but I said in my last video, which I'll link down below if you haven't seen it, I love seeing unboxings, but I also love to see how products work out, and I feel like there's a lack of a review of the products itself online for Boxycharm, so I decided that, I'm going to do it myself. So if you haven't seen the unboxing or anybody's unboxing, just look down below or search up anything. But this is strictly a review of the products and if I'd buy them and if they were worth it and all that jazz. I always think the boxes are worth the money. It's $21. You get 4 to 5 full-size products and you can't beat that. So let's just hop into this. So the first product I'm going to talk about is this Dr. Brandt Pores No More Illuminizing Primer. I have been testing this out for the whole 3 weeks I've had it, and basically this is a moussey-er texture, and it is illuminizing, but not to the degree of a Becca backlight priming filter. It's just a slight illumination. I've been using this on my T-zone really, because it's where I have the most pore issues, and I don't find that it fills in my pores. I have a lot of pores right here, and I find that it doesn't fill them in, but it doesn't, it doesn't fill them in, but I still really like the primer minus that, because I think it just makes the skin itself look really beautiful. It's not airbrushed because it's not filling in my pores, but I do think that everything sits really, really well on top of this primer, and I do like the subtle illumination of it. Some days when I don't want illumination on my face, I will use this, and I have been reaching for this on no foundation days because sometimes I will just put concealer on my T-zone and buff it out, and I like this for that because I think it does stick down really well and help it last all day. So this, I think, is definitely a thing that if you're interested in this is a product that I would recommend to buy. I think it was very, very good. I will be using this until it's gone, and I may repurchase it after if I don't find another primer that I like more, but I was very impressed with this. Dr. Brandt makes some really great products, and I was just, overall, this was a great product for the box. The next product I'm going to be talking about is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Brow Pencil in the shade Universal Taupe. Now, if you saw my January favorites, you probably already know how I feel about this product. This is so awesome. Now, honestly, I didn't think I was going to like this because I don't like universal brow pencils. Usually I want a brow pencil that's going to fit my hair color and that is going to be, small. I like the micro brow pencils. I like the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I liked the Maybelline micro brow pencil. And I was very, very cautious to like this one because it has a very kind of weird shape to it. It's almost like an oval, but I love this shape to the pencil. I think it just really helps give a very natural brow, and the color matches me so well, and I think it's because it is universal. It's been giving me some really great brow days, and I have stopped using every other brow pencil that I was using, and I have been using this. I also really love that it has a spoolie, because you need to spoolie your brows, and if the brow pencil doesn't have a spoolie, what are you doing? So this is definitely something that I would recommend, and I'm so happy with, and it's become a favorite. Let's talk about a product that I'm not so hot about. This is the Pure Cosmetics Bronze and Brighten palette. The one that looks like Neapolitan ice cream. Now, I have clearly been dipping into this highlight shade because this highlight shade it gives me something. It's really, really beautiful, reflective, not glittery at all, just straight shimmer. But I don't like the other two. I don't like a shimmery bronzer, and I really am not into a very shimmery blush, especially this bright colored blush. Also, another thing, the product is very, very soft, so it's been breaking up here at the corner. I opened it once and it started to crack a little bit, so I've had to press it back into the pan. If they sold this highlight by itself, then that is completely worth it, because I think the highlight is really the standout of this trio, but I don't like the trio itself because it's shimmery. So perhaps if you're into a shimmery bronzer and a shimmery blush, you would actually really, really like this, but it's not something I reach for because of the two shades. So that, for me, I would pass on this unless you're into shimmery things. Definitely not something I've been reaching for. or that I would reach for. I've been using it now because I wanted to review it. But I love the highlight, and that's about it. Alright, next we're going to talk about the Galactic Matte Lip Paint in the shade Posh. I did mention this on my favorites also. I'm actually going to put it on right now. Because this formula it's just insane. I've definitely never had anything like this before. It looks really red on camera, but this is a beautiful, beautiful color. The formula, it's a mixture of like a mousse and a liquid. It's not pulling really one, but it's not really pulling either. But it is the most comfortable matte I've ever felt. It's moisturizing somehow. I don't know. My lips don't crack with this on, like I find with other lipsticks, like especially the ColourPop matte lips. Love ColourPop, but their matte liquid lipstick crack right inside my lip right there about like 3 or 4 hours into it if I'm not moisturized. This baby does not crack. The Galactic lip paint is insane because it doesn't crack, and it also does not dry out my lips. And it sticks, like it stays all day. Like this lip paint will not come off. No, it won't. I went through a 9-hour shift at work. I ate food with oil in it. I had a salad with oil, and my lips stayed. My lip color stayed. And like usually that's the biggest test. Like nothing can stand up to an oily substance when you're eating. No lipstick. Except this one. And last is the Crown Brushes Glam Metals palette, which looks just like this. I wanted to love this so badly because I'm obsessed with this olive green shade right here called Rock On. But honestly, even though these look very metallic in the pans here, they're not. I've had to use glitter glue with these to get the metallic property that I want, or I've had to wet my brush with Fix Plus. On their own, these are not very pigmented. Even though they swatch pretty nicely, I feel like they don't translate to the eyes at all. And, you know, having an all shimmer palette, I was pretty, like, nervous about in the beginning because I don't really reach for all shimmer palettes, and having one matte black shade and this one, which pretty much is a matte brown, is nice, but I think it's just disappointing, I guess. I mean, also the packaging won't close. Oh. Ah. So this one is definitely just the biggest pass for me. Okay guys, that completes this video. If you like what I'm doing here, you like these kind of reviews on Boxycharm, then just like this video, or whatever you do here on YouTube, leave a comment down below. If you have any suggestions for further videos, please leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you around. That's so stupid. Bye.